There is a group of people who operate YouTube channels like businesses and have the entire process automated so that money is automatically deposited into their bank accounts. So now I'm going to outline the entire process, from detailing what these channels do to how you can do it yourself for free. What are YouTube automation channels? Exactly. It is when a person launches a YouTube channel in a certain niche and then outsources all of the work required to manage the channel, beginning with the scripting of videos. Even the voiceovers in the real video are thumbnails. Hence, if you automate the entire process, all you need to do is come up with a video concept and collect the revenues when everyone has been compensated. It's the fundamental business concept applied to YouTube. Due to this, individuals have discovered strategies to increase growth on YouTube channels in order to create several channels and earn as much money as possible. Now let's cut the chatter and go straight to the point. Prior to launching a channel, it is necessary to determine its intended niche. Keep in mind that your films will be story-driven, as they are the easiest to keep viewers engaged and the most straightforward. To wrap around a solid title and topic, as an example, we offer several story-driven channels that do precisely what you desire. As you can see, they cover a variety of themes, so I recommend picking one that interests you. In sectors such as sports, money, trendy issues, and celebrity news, you will frequently encounter automated channels. In addition, different markets generate varying amounts of revenue. In most areas, you should expect to pay between $3 and $7 per 1,000. This is known as the RPM. Finance-related videos typically have an RPM greater than 10 if you're only interested in monetary gain. Moving on to video subjects, this is one of the few procedures you'll perform manually if you wish to fully automate your channel. If you're having problems with this phase, try vidIQ's keyword tool to determine whether people are interested in a topic and the level of competition. After generating a video concept, the following stage is to generate 20 to 50 potential video titles. I'm not even going to describe what makes a decent title at that point. I'll simply play this clip. Originally, version of the title was based on a $1.7 million New York apartment, and then they added another element. I located the nicest loft in New York, but nobody wants it. If it's the most desirable loft in New York City, why is nobody interested? How do you cultivate curiosity in that? So you will want to click on anything that makes sense, arouses curiosity. You will then have someone create your thumbnail. If you're asking why we're creating the thumbnail before the video, remember that your video is useless if you can't get people to click on it. Make the thumbnail if you want to master the skill and don't want to automate it. Employ a professional to create the thumbnail for the same video, and then compare the results between your thumbnail and your professional portfolio. Your thumbnail is awful, right? If it does, you will continue doing this until you improve. If you want a fully automated channel, though, simply have a professional create your thumbnails. You can now locate thumbnail designers on Twitter with relative ease. Joseph Blaze, Patty Galloway, and Jay Alt are 3 excellent examples of thumbnails that you can view if you are interested. You will then employ someone to write the script. Once the script is complete, you can get fiber-based workers for a reasonable price. Find a voice actor for your video. If you want to voice over the script yourself, it will take you 10 to 20 minutes, but there are many individuals on internet who will do it for you. I can also ensure that some of you have friends with excellent microphones and seductive voices. That will suffice for $5, so you can also choose this option. In addition, some individuals will advocate using artificial intelligence voices to voice over your script, but let's watch this video to determine how effective that example is. The site, citing a firm representative, reported that the bazaar was a promotional event. Artificial voices are simply not pleasant to hear. Utilize actual voices. Video editing is likely the most difficult aspect of automating your channel. You can find people that do this on Upwork and Fiverr, but you're likely to encounter several who perform a poor job. It takes a great deal of time and money to find a good person, and it will also be more difficult. If you're seeking quality, you'll most likely find superior editors by browsing Twitter. Nonetheless, keep in mind that you are not seeking the greatest editing. You are only searching for someone to add stock footage to the voiceover. Let's discuss cost and profit margins for the time being. Make a mental note of what you can accomplish yourself and what you can automate while creating a movie. Obviously, if you automate the entire channel in the beginning, there will be incredibly poor profit margins, and the most of the time you will incur losses. The following is the typical layout for your automated channel. This script will be written by yourself. You will pay someone on Twitter between $20 and $50. For the thumbnail, you or a friend will voice over the video, and you'll spend between $50 and $100 for an edit that costs between $70 and $150 per video. As previously discussed, if you're in a broad niche, you'll likely earn between $3 and $7 every 1,000 views. Let's assume you have a $5 RUM as a midway ground. That implies you must 14 to 30,000 views per video are required to be profitable. The majority of medium-sized automated channels will eliminate that number. Next, I will conclude by discussing basic metrics. CTR stands for click-through rate. It indicates the percentage of individuals who view your video who actually click on it. Simply aim for a click-through rate that is greater than your normal percentage. If you do not have a typical click-through rate, I would aim for anywhere between 8 and 20. If you discover that your CTR is lower than your regular average, or you are simply not achieving the CTR you desire, there is a problem with your thumbnail or title. Next, the AVD represents the average view duration, also known as the average view percentage. App. This measure will tell you how much of the video the average viewer views. By analyzing this data, you'll be able to identify parts in the video where viewers tend to depart, and then you can enhance it for the future. I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to Luxe Mindset, and don't forget to click the bell icon.